Hey everyone, Ava Pella here, and today we're going to be taking a look at Hasbro's Star Wars: The Power of the Force, Jabba the Hutt's Dancers. And there's three of them in here. We have, I'm probably going to say the names wrong, Ristal, Greta, and Lin Mi, or Lin May. And there's a nice scene in the background. Look over here, nothing fancy. Same thing on this side, same as the top. On the back we have a photo from the actual movie here. See all three of them there, and they're lined up just like they are on the front. But there is a bit of description here, so let's read that. Deep within the dimly lit halls of Jabba the Hutt's palace on Tatooine, the musical combo, the Max Rebo Band, entertains some of the galaxy's most notorious smugglers, mercenaries, and bounty hunters. Besides offering great music, the multi-species band has three of the galaxy's best backup singers and dancers. Greta, a Rhodian, I guess if I said that wrong, who is also a capable clue horn player, joined the band at the same time as its lead singer, Cy Snoodles. Vistal, an exotic near-human raised by a pair of Orderland musicians, was a slave under the crime lord Zizor, until Lando Calrissian run her by defeating the Lord in a Sabacc tournament. Lando freed her, and Ristal's travels eventually brought her to Tatooine. The third singer is I hate saying this word, Twi'lek, named Lin Mi, or Lin May, recognized by her people as the greatest dancer out of all the Twi'lek clans. Together, the trio of singers, dancers, helped the band secure a lucrative, extended contract playing in Jabba's court until a visit from the Jedi Luke Skywalker caused the Hutt's criminal empire to come crashing down. And then down here we see a couple figures. We got C-3PO with pull-apart feature, Ewoks, Wicket, and Logway, Darth Vader with a removable helmet, Luke Skywalker with blast shield helmet, and Ishitib. I hope I said that right. Alright, so why don't we open it up and take a closer look. Alright, so here the package is opened and set up. Now, when you first open it, there's a bunch of twist ties on their feet, and behind the package holding their waist in place. Waist in place. But once you do, you notice that this is actually attached to this, the cardboard, and it has directions. So you just cut this off of that, then you fold the flaps backwards, and then there are tabs behind it. Turn this around. Oh, this is what it looks like from back. Yeah. That tab just wants to come out. Not a big problem though. A little bit of tape, I'll keep it from happening. Yeah, so then this part here will just go right into the little slot here. I'll show that. A slot back there. Come on, get back in there. You know you want to. There we. Nope, almost. There we go. Now it's in. So it looks pretty cool. Got a nice picture in the back here of Jabba's palace. Something going on. Guy banging on drums. That's what's happening. Now, the floor here is this really coarse plastic. And the figures can't come off. Now, there are little feet pegs. All the figures have little, holes to put them in. But it seems like you can only do, even though they both feet have pegs, the left legs don't seem to really go in too well. I don't know if it's because when you first open it, they're already attached with the right leg in there. Yeah, the left legs just don't go in very good. I mean, hers goes in okay, but she doesn't hold her steady. The left one doesn't either, but at least the way she's positioned, it keeps her from falling. So these figures are pretty cool. I like the orange clothing on this one. And her skin is textured. You can actually feel all the little bumps there. Now, their arm positions are kind of weird, and the shoulders. I mean, granted, I get it, they're in a dancing pose, So they're supposed to be like that. But it just makes them look weird, especially if you don't want them to be in a dancing pose. Like, even here, the way it goes up and it arches, like, the whole body is set up to be in that pose. But they have 5 points of articulation. Well, actually 6. So you can move the head around. You can move the arms. You can go all the way around. You just gotta move the head a little bit so that the hair is not in the way. Then they got the waist. And then their legs. And those legs can go all the way. And it's like that for all of them. Now, you won't be able... I'll just put her on there. Yeah, she's going to fall. You won't be able to spin her head around because she has long hair here. So, and her head, even though she has the hair, she can't get too far. Like, this is going to be it. That's it. So that's kind of a shame. And for her, I mean, you can't get hers to go around too much either. Or she can go like to this, to the side. And she can go about to there. But yeah, I really just don't like the hand positions. Like I said, I know they're supposed to be dancing and stuff, but it just looks... Like, the whole shape of the body looks weird. Because you can't just have them, like, if you wanted to have them on a shelf, they look odd. But, I mean, these are great-looking figures. I like the old Hasbro Kenner figures. I think they look really cool. I mean, granted, they're not like the new ones where you can, like, elbows and knees and stuff, but still, looks really cool. I like that. Now, another complaint I have, besides the position of the figures, is behind them. We'll just take these all down. You can see that there's holes. That's where the twist ties went in. Granted, you can actually cover the hole. Like, the figures do a good job hiding them. So you can hide the holes. You put the figures in front of it on the pegs the way they're supposed to be. Now, another complaint I have is, I know they wanted to show the picture here, but they have all this space on the side. They really should have put the figures more in the middle, and then you still really, like, you only would have covered that up a little bit if they did that. Like she could have been right here, and then you still would have seen the guy banging the drum. And it really wouldn't have, like, offset anything, because I just think it would have been better. Like, and maybe if the peg holes weren't so close to each other, like, they could have had a little bit more space in between them. Like that. I think that would have been better. Or maybe have it set up so the figures could have actually been facing forward. Now, that's something you really... I mean, you can have them do it, but the problem is the one in the middle. Because, you know, you want to see the figures, right? You don't want to have them on a shelf where you can't see them because you can only see, like, their side profile. You want to see the front of them. But then they're really close together. Especially the middle one, it feels like. At least to me. I mean, you can't. It works, I guess you could. But, still not a big fan of it. Yeah, this is really cool. Now, I don't think there's many near humans in the Star Wars toy line. I mean, I think there might be like 2, maybe 3 more. I don't remember which one this is or what race, but I think there's... I know there's male versions. And, geez, I always forget this one too. The Twi'lek, or whatever it's called. There are a few. There's a... Oh, geez. I can't remember the names. But there's a darker blue one who's a Jedi. Ayana? Is it Ayana? I don't remember. I can't remember. Unless I have it written in front of me, I don't know. But there's her. I have another one of her. That's, I haven't opened yet. Part of episode 1 figures. She comes in like this, a set. Where it has 2 other characters. One sitting in a chair. He's pretty tall. And it comes with a... Oh, geez. Who is it? Watto? If I'm not looking at the package and seeing the name, I don't remember. But the little flying bug guy from episode 1 that had Anakin as his like slave boy. So there's a red one of her that's sitting in a chair, so it does have bent knees. And then there's also, Ula. I think that's what it is, Ula. Jabba the Hutt's slave that he ends up throwing into the pit. But yeah, I just wanted to show this. I'm going to put this on a shelf next to my Mandalorian Navarro Cantina. And if I get more characters for the Jabba Palace, maybe I'll put like someone standing here, or a couple figures around in front, who knows. But yeah, I just think this is cool. I like the scenes, except, the space here, the way it was positioned, I'm not a fan of that. I also don't like how it seems to have to be the right foot in the pegs. You can't put the left foot, but they don't fit right. Either it's too hard to put in, or they're a little too loose. But, hey, not a big deal. But that's just been my review on Hasbro Kenner's Star Wars: The Power of the Force, Jabba the Hutt's Dancers, Rastal, Grieta, and Lin May. Lin May, I don't remember. I don't know how to pronounce it. But as always, you all have yourselves a good one, and I will see you later.